seen. Both teams struggling, needing a win right now. Should be a good one.
Now, been a great couple of days here in Memphis, and now ready to play some basketball as the Grizzlies control the tap. Mike Conley, Drew Holiday on him. It is a matchup of the Holiday brothers, Justin and Drew, here today. Here's Jaren Jackson. Two teams that are struggling right now. Both teams in need of something good to happen. Gasol back.
Yeah, a lot is swirling right now for both ball clubs. Obviously, Anthony Davis is, impending free agency this summer, and of course, all the talk here in Memphis as a nice give and go. Moore is able to score inside, but it becomes a distraction for a team, and you're uncertain, unsure of what's going to happen as Memphis answers.
Conley clears it away. Drew Holiday becomes the primary scorer. He and Randall will try to carry the load. Randall with a steal, the left-hander on the way in, and hammers it home. Wow.
The impact he's had in L.A., can he have that impact here in New Orleans? And a lot is yet to be seen, but the great ones get it done. And Anthony Davis, he has an opportunity this year.
JaMychal Green off the bench, buries his first three. And it's 19-11. New Orleans has been dreadful on the road this year. That has been one of their biggest challenges, is performing on the road. They're at the last of a 5-game road trip right now. They've won one. They beat the Clippers on the road. And the Anthony Davis saga will certainly continue. Ooh, nice little step through there by Holiday, and Drew Holiday scores 2 more for the Pelicans.
Anyone who's in Memphis who's never been, definitely check it out. It's definitely worth your time.
Well, you're a great ambassador, Grant. The things you do, things that are public and things that aren't. As Gasol, how about a little turnaround, one-footed drop.
With their 2 veterans on the bench, Conley back in the game.
Conley and Sheldon Mack on the floor together. Feeds Rab. Ivan Rab working on Randall. He scores it inside. This is an emerging player here in Ivan Rab. Not getting the rebounds. In a team like Memphis, we're trying to slow the game down, minimize possessions. Conley, little step back three. Yes, right at the end of the first quarter. Mike Conley stretches the lead to 7. He's got that heat pack on his upper back, which knocked him out of the game on Saturday. Okafor goes to work. Okafor, vintage. Looking like his Duke days right there, getting deep in the lane.
Taking advantage of the size matchup there, Rob. Slight of frame against the big body of Okafor.
Here's Mack, gives it up. Rab scores it with the left hand. Good action there for the Grizzlies. Conley and Gasol. And Gasol met at the rim by Okafor. A block. And he'll start the transition. Holiday. Memphis does a good job getting back. Holiday keeps it going, though. That little secondary break, he scores with the left.
So smooth, great.
It's a 3. Temple secures the board. For Jackson, catches it deep. Got Mirotic on him. Good hands. Jackson. Oh, look out! A throwdown with the left hand.
Wow.
That'll take us to a timeout. On their feet here in Memphis, Grant.
So impressive. Jaren Jackson with the finish. Wow.
Here's Gasol. A little turnaround won't go for him. Okafor clears it away.
Hey, Candace, you and I, as you said, had a chance to speak at a panel discussion on the intersection of race and sports, and some of your thoughts and your comments were magnificent. I'm a millennial, and I saw a great picture of you guys on the porch there at the Lorraine Motel where Dr. King was assassinated. It was a powerful image. And could you just talk about that moment where you guys all stood out there and took it all in?
Well, going through the whole museum, Lorraine Motel, and obviously from the ground up of when civil rights first started to obviously when Martin Luther King was assassinated, to stand on that balcony, I've seen that in history books so many times, and to be there, it's very impactful.
Here today. By the way, you're Tennessee's favorite basketball daughter, I think. And you're here in Memphis, got a great ovation.
I was a little nervous because we're not in Knoxville. So I was like, okay, Memphis is a little different than Knoxville, but I guess, Tennessee welcomed me, and I was very excited to be back home.
You've been well claimed by all sports fans here in Tennessee after that miraculous career at Tennessee. So let's call a little basketball here. What are you seeing from the New Orleans Pelicans? Grant and I have been talking as Drew Holiday gets a little jumper. So we talk about New Orleans and their plan moving forward. Say Drew Holiday carries a heavy burden, does he not? Typically, when Anthony Davis is in the lineup, and Davis is missing tonight with a finger injury, Holiday's the number 2 scorer. There's Jaren Jackson Jr. off the window. Drew every night. He's checking some of the greats in the league.
And it's amazing how well he has played on both ends of the court all season as he gets to the basket and tries to draw, and then he has a contract that you can't really move if you're the Grizzlies, but trying to maintain that grit and Grizzly era with these 2 veterans, but also trying to develop young talent. Sometimes it's easier said than done as Holiday knocks down on top of the key 3.
The brothers Holiday, Justin and Drew on the floor together on MLK Day.
But I think it's more. What's at the foundation of your family that's helped them be successful?
Well, first of all, our Lord and Savior,
Justin has 8 points, just hit a 3 a moment ago. Has a couple of steals too, does Justin. Conley gives it up. There's Jaren Jackson. No, Gasol get the offensive board. And here is Temple for 3. Yeah, rattles it home. Native of Baton Rouge and the product of LSU playing for the Grizzlies. Kept it alive, but right into the hands of Mack. Gasol battling with Okafor. Gasol running the floor, and it's poked away. Alfred Payton leading the break, scores it at the rim.
And how many times do we talk about points off of turnovers there? They kind of gave up on him in LA, but he's found a home here in New Orleans.
Those 4 years in Los Angeles, on average 13 and a half a game. He's up over 20 this year. Mirotic drills a 3-pointer. Memphis desperate to get something going here offensively. Jaren Jackson, no. And the putback by Green is good.
Yeah, great effort on the glass there, Green. Not giving up on the play. He's up, so smart of him to get some treatment. Try to stay warm here in the 4th quarter.
Key stretch here for the Grizzlies, trying to plow their way back in. Jackson's a good place to go, and Jackson scores. Right-handed player with a strong left hand. No Anthony Davis. Drew Holiday becomes the primary scorer. He and Randall, they're getting a lot of production from Okafor. Holiday goes, Holiday scores with the left.
But how they affect you moving forward in the future. Gasol can help a lot of teams out there. He's got tremendous value. Jackson, it's the easy finish off the assist from Conley. Robert Vera came out recently and said in lieu of that meeting, the expectation of making the playoffs hasn't changed. And, it remains to be seen if that happens. But you sometimes have to take a look and say, where are we and what decisions do we need to do?
This 31, which came in February of 2016, but this is his season high tonight. Had a 17-point game against the Bucks in December. As Conley scored.
And I love how Alvin uses Julius Randle kind of in that point power forward, similar to Draymond Green, who he also was a coached in Golden State. And his skill set matches the style of guys. Mirotic's back. Payton, I think he's going to be the key. If he can be solid, just be solid, play within himself, distribute the basketball, I think New Orleans has a chance to move up a little bit in the standings.
Mirotic hits another 3. That's been the symbol of the second half.
On working with you, partner.
As always, Grant. A 90th birthday celebration for Dr. King. 17th annual MLK Day game played here in Memphis. They've been playing it here every year since 2003. That takes us to the finish line. Thanks to our producer, Bert Bondi, Craven Martin, our director. And a 105-85 final here tonight. The Pels beat the Grizzlies and finish.